we talked about it. We had a pretty deep conversation about it, and I just remember just being like, man, I would have never thought that you were running around doing that.
Yeah, so I was a medical device technically a sales associate. So I worked under the main rep in Arizona for cranial maxillofacial surgery, meaning all around the head. I did see some sternal opens and closures and everything like that, but mainly facial trauma. So seeing what happens when you get punched in the face, seeing what happens when you're on drugs and you get on a bird scooter and hit curbs at 30 miles an hour, seeing what happens when you get run over by a car, hit by a train, all of these crazy things. So my role...
And explain why, how are you like seeing this up close? Because you're in the actual room.
Correct.
With the surgeon.
So my role is to know the sizes of our plates and screws and twist drills and all of that stuff, so the surgeon can focus on just saying, okay, I'm doing my job. This is the rep's job to know all these plates and screws and sizes. They'll say, Ben, I need a 1-0 plate. I go, okay, coming right up. And I'll direct the surgical tech to say, okay, it's this one right here. I'd have like a little laser pointer, point right there, say, grab that one, bring it over here to the table. Here's the screws that go along with it, and here's the twist drill. So it's all loaded up. It's all streamlined, so that surgeon can just go, okay, zip, put the screw in, put the plate on, bend it, put it all in place. So it's a pretty crazy role when you think about it. Like, I'm kind of a clown, but in these surgeries, you have to be so on your game to know what's going on. You have to know your product. There are no excuses. There's no room for error. There's zero room. You cannot mess up, because if you mess up, that surgeon loses trust in you. You lose their business. Huge problem. So yeah, my role was just to know our products inside and out. But that was the fun part. The crazy part is, after the surgery, you're going back to the hospital, restock the sets, get them sterilized. Back at the hospital the next morning, another surgery, get the sets re-sterilized. Sometimes you go to a surgery and they open it up. They're like, oh, it wasn't sterilized properly. You have to reset. Then you have to tell the surgeon, hey, this stuff's not correct. We could have to wait. He's like, what do you mean we have to wait? And it's like, so there's a constant pressure. Basically, the reason I ended up leaving was, as an associate, you're not making sales commissions on the surgeries. I'm just the assistant to that main rep. And I wasn't willing to wait possibly an extra year, 2 years, to get to the point where I was the rep making the commissions. I was like, I need to take the jump now to go to YouTube, which I love, and pursue that. But yeah, that job was crazy.
Yeah, that is seeing crazy stuff on a regular basis. There's Ben's all numb to it, and you just talk about it in a way where you're just like, yeah, it's no big deal. The face wide open, telling me all these stories. I'm just like, holy cow, that is not normal. So I would have never known that meeting you, because you're just sarcastic, having a good time.
Right.